Ever wonder if there exist unseen forces that can communicate with us through a simple board game? In the realm of the supernatural, a fascinating yet unsettling tool has intrigued many over the centuries, the Ouija board. This seemingly innocent plaything has its roots deeply embedded in spiritualism, a belief that we can communicate with spirits. It sways between the lines of fun and fear, the ordinary and the extraordinary, stirring a whirlwind of mystery and curiosity. So what happens when ordinary people dare to ask questions to the unknown through an Ouija board? Many have dared to dabble with the Ouija board, and their experiences are nothing short of fascinating. Every so often a group of thrill-seekers gather around this seemingly innocent board game, their fingers trembling over the planchette. They ask it questions, the answers to which they think they'd prefer not to know. Yet curiosity is a potent force, isn't it? Let's delve into the journey of a group of college friends who one fateful night found themselves toying with a Ouija board. The air was thick with anticipation, the room only lit by the faint glow of a single candle. As they asked their questions, the planchette moved, spelling out the name of a spirit from a bygone era. The spirit claimed to be a former resident of their dormitory. As the night wore on, the spirit began revealing secrets that only the old residents could possibly know. The students were left in a state of shock and intrigue, and they never looked at their dormitory the same way again. In another instance, a young couple, in an attempt to add a dash of excitement to a dull weekend, decided to experiment with a Ouija board. They were greeted by a spirit who claimed to be a relative, providing intimate details about their family history. The experience, while initially unsettling, became a unique bonding experience for the couple, who felt they had made a connection with their past. However, not all encounters are benign. A man recalls his terrifying encounter with a malevolent entity through the Ouija board. The spirit threatened him, and he experienced a series of misfortunes after that eerie night. Was it merely a coincidence or a sinister consequence of disturbing the unseen? These encounters range from the mildly amusing to the downright terrifying. Yet they all share a common thread. They challenge our perception of reality. They force us to question whether there is a world beyond ours, one that exists in the shadows, just out of sight. These tales surely make one wonder, are we truly alone, or is there something more lurking in the shadows? But what happens after the board is put away? Do these encounters have lasting effects? This is where things take a turn towards the uncanny. Imagine this. You've finished your session with the Ouija board, the planchette is safely back in its box, and you've said your goodbyes to whatever spirits you've been communicating with. You think it's all over. But then, something peculiar happens. There are stories of people who've experienced unusual happenings following their Ouija sessions. Cold spots in their homes, objects moving on their own, or even hearing whispers when no one else is around. It's as though something stayed behind after the board was put away. Take the tale of a woman who reported seeing shadowy figures in her peripheral vision days after using the Ouija board. Or the man who claimed his lights would flicker every time he walked into a room, a phenomenon that started right after he'd finished a session with the board. These are not isolated incidents. Many who have played with the Ouija board claim to have had similar experiences. It's as if the board opens a door that doesn't quite close, keeping you tethered to the other side. It's unnerving, isn't it? This lingering connection to the unknown, this unshakable feeling of not being alone. The aftermath of using an Ouija board is shrouded in mystery. It seems sometimes the echoes of the unknown refuse to fade away. Ouija boards, an innocent game or a gateway to the unknown? As we journeyed into the realm of the unexplained, we've heard some truly unnerving anecdotes. These boards, often seen as mere playthings, have been associated with experiences that defy logical explanation. From eerie conversations with entities claiming to be of another realm, to inexplicable happenings that left their mark long after the board was put away. These tales have given us a glimpse into the enigmatic world that may lie just beyond our understanding. But, as with all mysteries, they leave us with more questions than answers. What is it about these boards that stir up such strange occurrences? Is it our minds playing tricks? Or is there something more? Is it possible that these boards serve as a bridge between our world and another? Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, one thing is certain. Ouija boards have stirred up questions that continue to baffle us. So the next time you think about playing a simple board game, remember, you may just be inviting more than you bargained for. Delving deeper into the shadows, we encounter tales of darker forces at play. While Ouija boards can be intriguing, they can also open doors to entities far more sinister than one could imagine. Stories abound of individuals whose dabbling with these boards led to experiences that can only be described as demonic possessions. Unseen forces taking control, terrifying incidents that defy explanation, and a lingering darkness that seems to permeate every aspect of their lives. Yet in the face of such overwhelming darkness, we also find tales of light. The importance of faith and God in protecting oneself from these forces is a recurring theme in these stories. Whether it's a cross worn around the neck, prayers whispered in hushed tones, or the simple belief in a higher power, faith seems to provide a shield against the unknown. We've heard from individuals who, in their darkest hours, found strength in their faith. People who, despite being confronted with forces they couldn't comprehend, held firm in their belief and emerged stronger. Their experiences serve as a testament to the power of faith in the face of adversity. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, it's undeniable that faith can be a powerful shield in the face of the unknown. So, the next time you're tempted to dabble with an Ouija board, remember, you might just be needing more than courage. You might be needing faith.